Today we are checking out the iLife A10 robot vacuum with LIDAR. Pretty excited to try this out. iLife was nice enough and reached out to me and wanted me to review this on this channel. So thank you very much, iLife. I really appreciate it. I'm actually really excited to try this out. It's got a lot of key features that we look for in these types of robot vacuums, LIDAR being one of them. And it has a lot of really good things going for it. So it has 2,000 PA suction maximum. That's the same as most Roborocks. So being that it's LIDAR, it is a smart robot. So you will make a map of your house. You should be able to label your rooms, tell it to go clean specific rooms. And it even says you can add no-go zones, and then also to-go zones, which is like iRobot's cleaning zones. So you can actually go and tell this to go clean a very small part of a certain room, like say just around the dining room table or just around the entryway where some foot traffic might be. So that's pretty cool. Definitely gonna test that out. So this does claim to have a floating brush roll. That's one of the big things that the Roborock S7 offers as the newest technology brush. So we'll be testing that out, seeing how well the new floating brush works. And it has something I've actually never seen or heard of, and we will investigate because I don't fully understand it. It's called a cellular dust bin. So it utilizes cellular structure to fling dust out of the air and into the dust bin to keep the filter unobstructed and remain powerful suction. I don't fully understand what that means just from reading it, but we'll look over the dust bin and see exactly what they're talking about. This does have multiple floor mapping, so if you have an upstairs, it's going to be great for that. And yeah, from everything I see, this is going to be a very good robot. It's right now on sale for $279 on Amazon, which is very good price if I can say by the end of my testing it's as good as a Roborock, which is going to be pretty hard to do, but iLife has been coming out with some pretty good stuff lately. So, all right, we're about to open this, and I will say right off the bat, I've commented on some of my previous video that I like when companies take the time and make the box look nice and neat, because if this was sitting on a shelf at say like Best Buy, you're going to be drawn to this box rather than some of the other Chinese companies just use a plain brown box that don't have any good information on it. But I like they took the time to put some nice popping colors, some gloss like on the robot and stuff. So me, I appreciate that. Some people may or may not. I like to point that out when I can. So let's go ahead and get into this guy. So I'm going to predict that this thing is going to be a good overall robot vacuum. Now I was given this by iLife for a review, but just because I was given it, I'm not going to say it's a good robot if it's not. If it's a piece of junk, I'm going to say it's a piece of junk. But I don't think that's going to be the case for this. But we'll find out in all my testing. I'm going to do all the same tests that I do with all my robots, as if this is a Roborock or something. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Of course, we have the instruction manual with the warranty guide. So you get 4 side brushes total, and they're color coded to make it really easy. We'll get to that as soon as we get the robot out. Here is the power cable, of course. They all come with that, obviously. So it does have a remote control, not just your super cheap one. This one does have a little LCD screen, which is a nice touch. Since this is a smart robot, I mean, I'll test this out on the video, but it's something you probably won't ever use because you're gonna have an app that can do everything, as long as it does everything it says it will. Robot vacuum, get to that in a second. A cleaning brush. Not sure if this is an extra roller or one we're gonna have to install, but it's 100% silicone, so there's no actual brushes on it. It's kind of like how iRobot does the i7 and the S9. So pretty cool. I really do have a good feeling about this. I'm really hoping I can recommend this to you guys. Here is the docking station where it goes back and charges. I think it's cool looking. It's a little bit unique. Not just your plain black box. They took the time to add a little bit of color to it. I think that's cooler looking. What do you guys think? You like that design? And then an additional air filter. And maybe this is what they mean by the cellular design. you can almost, well, you can't see through because it's filtered, but it's like a bunch of chambers. I'll show you more when I do the test. Looks like that's it for the box. Yep. Oh. Set of batteries. Always good they include that. Definitely can appreciate that. All right, let's go ahead and check out the robot itself. On the picture that I saw on Amazon, I thought it was a beautiful looking robot, so hopefully it reflects that when I take it out of the packaging. And I was not wrong. I actually really like the look of this. It's like of course it's a fake brushed stainless steel, but it's got a nice gloss coat to it. And I like this LIDAR cover. A little bit bigger than most, but I think this is a very, very good looking robot. All right, here's the bottom of the robot. Very similar to every other robot vacuum out there, but this one, I'm gonna have to investigate this. So this is a fully silicone brush roll, no brushes whatsoever. But there is also attached one with a brush that you would typically see in any robot vacuum. That's kind of interesting. I'll let you know when I do the review exactly the difference with these. Brushes are very easy to put on. You got a yellow and a blue, so you can't mess that up. So you take the blue and you put it on the yellow. I mean, whoops. Kidding, obviously. Pop right on, super easy. No screws, no nothing. And yeah, so far I'm pretty excited to try this guy out. What do you guys think? I honestly think this is beautiful. I really, really like the looks of this robot. And also, as you can see, this is a floating brush roller. You can actually move it up and down. So it's gonna stay in contact better when it switches from carpet to hardwood. Let's go ahead and check out the dirt bin. And this is a unique dirt bin. I've never seen one like this. It does have whatever they're calling it, the cellular type dustbin. I'll know more in the next video because I'll do a little bit more research. But if you guys know or have seen this, go and feel free to let me know down in the comments exactly what they're talking about here. So as you can see, this is very different than any dirt bin I've ever seen on any robot vacuum, which is pretty cool. Let me get this closer for you. Oh, this is the dirt bin. This is the cellular filtration system. Very interesting. It's supposed to help with any type of loss of suction. Have you guys ever seen this in any robot? This is the normal filter that they all have. And even the filter looks different than the standard filters. Pretty cool. I hope they're onto something here. I will show you how good the app is, how easy it is to label the rooms, if you can actually make no-go zones and to-go zones. That'll be pretty cool. That's pretty rare on a lot of robot vacuums. I think Roomba is the only one currently that has an actual to-go zone cleaning area, like a small area job. Unless a different one has gotten a recent firmware update. I believe it's the only one. Correct me if I'm wrong if you want. I'm really, really hoping at the end of all these tests I can recommend it as one of my top favorite ones, hopefully. It looks like it's really well thought out. The build quality feels... Back to the ground. Sorry. The build quality... Geez, quiet lady. The build quality looks amazing. It's nice and sturdy. Oh, now I can lift you up? I'm pretty excited. Hopefully you guys are. The next video I will do my initial test. I'll show you the app. We'll mess with the map and label the rooms and maybe even try a quick no-go zone test. And after that, once again, we'll do the stress test. Then after that, we'll do the full floor plan test. Then I'll move it upstairs, do the multi-floor plan test. I'll put this up against the Roborock S5, the S4 Max. We'll see which one cleans better, which one cleans faster, how much battery life is left. We'll do tons of tests with this guy. So once again, I want to thank iLife for sending me this. I'm going to be brutally honest by the end of this. If it's great, I'm going to recommend it highly. If it does a poor job, you're gonna see it in my test. So I try to be 100% honest on this channel, and I hope you guys appreciate that. All right, guys, if you're new, please do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, and have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next one.